guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited to share this dupes video with you guys. So like 6 months ago I did a dupes video and I told you guys I was gonna start doing more dupes videos because it was the first time I had ever done one. And it felt like I just did that. So I was like, oh, it's time to do another dupes video. And I went back to see when that was, and it was last August. And I was like, what? Where did the time go? I feel like I just posted that video like a month ago. So anyways, it's been a while, so I thought it would be appropriate for me to do another dupes video for you guys. So the last video I did more of like a testing out dupe. So I went on Pinterest, found a bunch of dupes that were posted on Pinterest and tried them to see if they actually were dupes, and some of them worked out really nicely and some did not. This time around I actually shopped my collection and went through and looked at products that I already own and found dupes for the products that I own in my collection. So what I did is I found some high-end products and I was able to find drugstore products that perform exactly the same, have the same color and everything, that you could totally dupe and save yourself some money. If you've been wanting to buy the high-end version, you can go save yourself some money and just hit up the drugstore. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Most of these are complexion or lips. That's where I found most of my dupes this time around, but I definitely have some other dupes hiding in my collection. I know I do. So if you guys want to see more of these videos in the future, let me know. Leave me those comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up. That way I know you enjoy these and I will continue making more videos like this in the future for you guys. Okay, so let's begin with this one. Now I was really excited to find a dupe for this because this is one of my favorite highlighters, but this is so expensive. This is from Laura Mercier, and I didn't write down the prices in advance, so I will make sure that somewhere on the screen here I insert the prices so you guys know the difference in cost from the high-end to drugstore brand. But yes, so this highlighter is from Laura Mercier. This is in the shade Indiscretion. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous golden highlight. I love this highlight. I use it all the time. It's so beautiful. But this is a very expensive product. It is a high-end product. So the dupe that I found for it is from Laura Geller. Now this is not necessarily drugstore, but it is a much more affordable option than this highlight. I want to say this is like somewhere around $40 for this highlight, and I think this is closer to $20. So again, I will put all of the prices in so you guys know what kind of a savings it is, but I know that this is significantly cheaper than this guy. So I'm going to show you guys some swatches real quick. Oh, and this is in the shade Ballerina, by the way. There is just the slightest difference between color, but they are so dang close. On your face, you're not going to be able to tell a difference. So the top one there is the Laura Mercier, and the bottom one is Laura Geller, and they're both absolutely stunning highlights. They're both got that golden tone to them. Very, very long wearing, easy to blend. I mean, the formula is almost identical, and the colors are so, so similar. If you've been wanting Indiscretion, I think you could definitely pick up Ballerina and get basically the same look from it. Alright, so next up, I'm going to stick with the face product theme. Next up, I actually found a dupe for an Hourglass blush. So the Hourglass blushes are pretty expensive. I feel like they're, what, $35 or something for just one pan of blush. They are pretty pricey. This one here is in the shade Mood Exposure, which happens to be my favorite shade that they carry. But it is a beautiful kind of a pinky nude tone color. The nice thing about these ambient light blushes is they do have kind of a soft shimmer to them, so they are absolutely stunning. They wear beautifully, but they are very expensive, and I found a dupe that is almost identical to this in wear time, in color, in everything, and it is actually from the drugstore. This is for the Physicians Formula Butter Blush. These are brand new, and this shade is called Plum Rose, and it is almost, it's crazy how close these are. They are really close colors in the pan, and when you swatch them, super, super close. Now the Hourglass one does pull a little tiny bit more pink, whereas the Physicians Formula one is more of a true nude, but they are so similar on the cheeks, I don't think you can tell a difference from the two. So there's my swatches. The top one there is the Hourglass blush, and the bottom one is from Physicians Formula. So yeah, you can see this one's just slightly more pink. the Hourglass one on the top is just slightly more pink, but they're really similar. And honestly, I don't think that you will be able to tell the difference between the two, and you're gonna save yourself a ton of money. I have one more face product to dupe, and that is from Bobbi Brown. This is another very high-end brand. This is like, I would almost consider a luxury brand as far as pricing goes. This is the Shimmer Brick in the shade Nectar. So it's a pretty kind of a pinky coral shimmer brick. When you swirl all the shades together, that you kind of get a pinkish coral color. So the product that I found that is almost exactly the same from my collection is from the Balm. And this is the Hot Mama Blush, which gives a very beautiful kind of a pinky coral with a shimmer to it. Very similar as far as the swatching goes on these two. This one just has a little tiny bit more shimmer, but very, very subtly different. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you guys as well. So there are the swatches of those two. The top one there is the Hot Mama Blush, and then the bottom one is from Bobbi Brown. So the Bobbi Brown does look just slightly more pink, but they are so dang similar, and when you apply them with a brush on your cheeks, I honestly don't feel like you're gonna see much of a difference between those two products. Very, very similar. All right, next up, let's talk about an eyeshadow. I have an awesome eyeshadow dupe for you guys. I love these Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadows, and I do talk about them frequently on my channel. This shade here is called Thrasher, and it's a beautiful gold with kind of a green shift to it. The only thing about these eyeshadows is they are really pricey. I think they're $21 for a single shadow, so that can be very, very expensive. So I did find a very affordable dupe for this guy in my collection, and it's actually from ColourPop. So this is a ColourPop eyeshadow in the shade Telepathy. It's one of their Super Shock shadows. So the actual texture of these is very different, but the color and wear is almost exactly the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these two for you. So here's the swatches of those two. Again, they are so subtly different, but very, very similar enough that you could definitely pull this one off. So the top one there is the ColourPop shadow, and the bottom one is the Kat Von D shadow. So the actual ColourPop one is even more metallic than the Kat Von D. As you can see when I kind of move my hand, it picks up the light a lot better than the Kat Von D one, but their color is really, really close. So definitely I would suggest, if you've been wanting to try some of the Kat Von D ones, pick up some of the metallic ones from ColourPop. They're very good quality eyeshadows and super affordable. All right, now I have some lipstick dupes to share with you guys. So first of all, this one I'm wearing right now. This is the Maybelline Moisture Renew lipstick in Nude Delight. So it is just a really nice kind of a corally nude color. It does have a little bit of a glossy finish to it. But this is actually a very close dupe for one of my favorite MAC lipsticks in the shade Shy Girl. I love this MAC lipstick. It is, again, kind of a corally nude color. The main difference is this one here is a cream sheen, but it doesn't have as much of a sheen to it as the Maybelline one that I'm wearing. So the Maybelline, oh, I'm sorry, I keep saying Maybelline, it's Rimmel. It's actually Rimmel. I kept saying Maybelline, but this is the Rimmel Moisture Renew lipstick in Nude Delight. I feel like the packaging looks like reminiscent of a Maybelline bullet, but yeah, so I'm gonna swatch these side by side so you guys can see the this one. It just has a little bit more of a glossy finish to it, but they're so similar. Honestly, I don't think you can really tell a difference from one shade to the other. They're super, super similar. So yeah, that one right there is the Rimmel, and that is the MAC. Okay, so I have another MAC dupe to share with you guys. Now this one, as far as cost savings, it does not save you very much money, but I know this was a limited edition lipstick that was really hard to get. And I know a lot of people were looking for it, and it was being like sold on eBay for a lot more money. I feel like now you probably might be able to find it on like Poshmark or something for a reasonable amount. But I did want to share this dupe because if you have been trying to get this and it's hard to find, you might appreciate a more easy to find option. So this is from MAC, and this is the MAC Toledo collection in the shade Oxblood. I still don't know why they named it Oxblood, because it is just like a kind of a natural nude color. So that's what the actual swatch from the MAC lipstick looks like. And by the way, this is a matte. So that one is one of my favorite nude lipsticks, but because it's limited edition, I don't talk about it much on my channel because it's something that you can't really find easily. But this here is from Cargo, and this is one of the Cargo lipsticks in the shade Dubai. So this, as far as color, is almost an exact dupe for Oxblood. The only difference is Oxblood is matte and the Cargo one does have just a slight bit of a satin finish to it, but again, they are so similar, you really wouldn't be able to tell a difference on your lips. So if you've been looking for this guy, definitely try Dubai from Cargo. Also one of my favorite nude lipsticks that I own. All right, and then the last dupe that I wanted to share with you guys is a liquid lipstick dupe, and this is from the brand Stila. This is the liquid lipstick in the shade Patina. This is their most popular selling shade. It's just a really good mauve nude color. So that is the swatch for the Patina right there. I like the formula of these more than the Kat Von D ones. I don't feel like they're as drying as the Kat Von D ones, but they're still fairly drying. So my dupe is not only a more affordable option, but I feel like it's a more comfortable option than the Stila liquid lipsticks. By the way, this is a mini size, it's not the full size. But this is from the Sephora collection. This is one of their cream lip stains, which I know a ton of people have been doing videos about these recently because they are so good. They are literally my favorite formula for a liquid lipstick, and they just came out with like 20 new shades, but this one here is number 13. This is my all-time favorite, that shade that they carry, and it is almost an exact dupe for Patina. So that's it right there. I put it literally like on top of Patina and you can hardly see a difference. They're almost exactly the same shade, but this one is what, $14 I want to say, and then Patina of course is like 21 or 22, but again, I'll have all the prices down below. Those are all the dupes that I had to share with you guys in this video today. I hope you enjoyed this. It was kind of a shorter dupes video, but I just had found some products that I owned that were so similar, I thought it was worth sharing with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have questions or comments for me, leave them down below. Or if you have any dupes that you think I should try out, let me know. I would love to hear those. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. It means absolutely so much to me. I actually do have a giveaway going on right now for my subscribers, which I will link above in case you've missed it so far. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, you guys.